One is China and the other is Qatar, and they're organizing an attack on Israel. Legitimacy.
Out here picking fights and trying to instigate global conflicts again, are we, baby? Talking about legitimacy? My guy, you're starving children and bombing hospitals. You provide animated cartoons of non-existent underground bunkers as evidence to justify your actions. You've bombed 6 separate countries in 2025 alone. You say you want to negotiate to get your hostages back, but you assassinate the people you're supposed to be negotiating with so you can go back to bombing the rubble that your hostages are apparently trying to survive underneath. You're attacking civilians in international waters off the coast of Greece. Not Palestine, not Israel, Greece. A flotilla armed to the teeth with rice and baby formula. And you're trying to convince the world that this is some sort of elaborate Hamas operation. Yeah, no, that sounds legitimate. Greta Thunberg and company are a sinister terrorist cell willing to risk their lives to provide Hamas access to baby formula. You're out here asking the world to believe that Hamas, operating from inside of a blockade under your control and surveillance, have somehow developed one of the most sophisticated espionage and propaganda networks in the world. But you guys, with a seemingly free, unlimited, all-you-can-eat supply to the most sophisticated and expensive weaponry and surveillance technology in the history of the world, with direct ties to the CIA, to the NSA, to MI6, and so on and so forth, and yada yada. Oh no, me and my government are just good guys doing good things for good reasons. We don't engage in political assassinations. We never killed anyone. Yeah, he said that. Never killed anyone. Now, to be clear, I don't claim to know or believe that his government had anything to do with this specifically. But the fact that you were forced to come out and publicly deny it speaks volumes about your perceived legitimacy. The fact that you keep finding yourself making speeches to empty rooms and audiences fleeing your presence in disgust speaks volumes to your perceived legitimacy. Qatar didn't do that. China didn't do that. You did that. You earned that. There you are. There's your legitimacy.